Good morning, 12th standard student. Now we are going to learn definition of frequency of revolution. The number of revolutions performed by a particle in unit time is called as frequency of revolution. The SI unit of frequency is hertz, that is Hz. The frequency is reciprocal of period, that is frequency is equal to 1 divided by period. Therefore, n is equal to 1 upon t, that is equal to, but t is equal to 2 pi upon omega, and therefore where t is time period, omega is angular velocity, therefore angular velocity omega becomes equal to 2 pi upon t. That is, further we write frequency, angular velocity in terms of frequency as omega is equal to 2 pi into n. Now we are going to study the definition of centripetal acceleration or radial acceleration in uniform circular motion. The acceleration of a particle performing uniform circular motion which is directed towards the center and along the radius of circular path is called centripetal or radial acceleration. Now we are going to derive an expression for the centripetal acceleration. For that we have to draw the diagram here, taking O as center and radius equal to OA. Draw a circle, and then initially let us suppose the particle is at the point A. It is moving with a linear velocity v1, that is AA1 is equal to v1 bar. After a time of delta t seconds, let the particle moves to the point B. Therefore, here once again draw here a line BC parallel to AA1, and here BB1 represents the tangential linear velocity at the point B. Now complete the triangle BB1C. Draw a vector BC equal and parallel to AA1, join CB1. According to the triangle of vector addition, now we have to apply this for the triangle BB1C, that is CB1 is equal to BB1 minus AA1, because BC plus CB1 is equal to BB1, and therefore CB1 is equal to change in velocity. Therefore, here we write the linear acceleration A is equal to CB1 divided by dt, or that is delta t. Therefore, A is the magnitude of the linear acceleration. A is equal to CB1 upon delta t. Now if angle AOB is equal to delta theta, then we know angle is equal to arc upon radius. Therefore, angle B1BC is equal to delta theta, and therefore delta theta is equal to CB1 divided by V, and CB1 is equal to V into delta theta. Suppose this as equation number 2, and putting this value of CB1 in the first equation, we get A is equal to V delta theta upon delta t. But according to the definition of angular velocity is defined as the rate of change of angular displacement with respect to time, and therefore the formula for angular velocity is limit delta t tends to 0 delta theta upon delta t, and further that we write it as v into d theta upon dt. But d theta upon dt, as it is omega, therefore v is equal to v into omega as equation number 2. So here now, but we know the relation for linear velocity is v is equal to r into omega, and therefore omega is equal to v upon r. That is, A is equal to v dot v divided by r, or is equal to v square upon r. That is equation number 3. After then, put the value of v in equation 3 as r omega, and therefore it becomes A is equal to r square omega square divided by r. R get cancelled, and we get final equation A is equal to, that is, r into omega square, and this is an expression of radial acceleration in terms of angular velocity and radius vector.